Let's be real. Pricing your home is one of the most stressful parts of selling. You want to get top dollar, but you don't want to scare buyers away. You don't want to leave money on the table, but you also don't want your house sitting on the market for months. So how do you find that sweet spot? I'm Jackie Weisenburger, a full-time realtor here in Quincy, Illinois, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I help sellers price their home right, so it gets strong offers, fast showings, and a smooth closing without surprises. Now, here's the first thing I tell every client. Your home's price isn't based on emotion. It's based on market reality. And that can be hard to hear. You've made memories here. Maybe you've put in updates over the years. Maybe your neighbor just sold for $40,000 more, and now you're expecting the same. But none of that matters unless buyers agree, and buyers are doing their research. So instead of guessing or relying on Zillow's estimate alone, I build a pricing strategy based on three key things: local data, buyer behavior, and timing. Let's start with local data. In Quincy, no two homes are exactly the same, even if they have the same square footage. When I price a home, I don't just look at what's for sale. I look at what's sold recently, what's currently pending, and what's expired. That tells us what buyers are willing to pay and what they're ignoring. I also analyze price per square foot, condition, location, and lot size. A home in town with a remodeled kitchen and fenced yard might fetch more per square foot than one that needs updating, even if it's larger. I pull these comparisons from the local MLS and walk you through every detail so you feel confident, not confused, about your list price. Then we look at buyer behavior. Today's buyers are savvy. They're using sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and Homes.com to compare homes in real time. If they see your home priced $25,000 higher than similar listings with better finishes or better locations, they won't even schedule a showing. That's why pricing your home to stand out, not blend in, is so important. And the way we do that is by creating what I call pricing tension. That means listing your home just at a natural search bracket or buyer threshold, like $300,000 instead of $305,000. It sounds small, but it's a proven way to increase exposure, generate more interest, and spark multiple offers. Finally, there's timing. Quincy's market has its own rhythm. Seasonality, interest rates, and buyer demand all affect pricing power. A home listed in early spring with a hot exterior photo will likely get more attention than the same house listed in mid-December during a snowstorm. That's why I don't just recommend a price, I recommend when to list, how to position the home for that specific window, and how to adjust quickly if buyer feedback shifts. Because pricing isn't set it and forget it. It's a strategy that needs monitoring and finesse. Now here's a reality check. Overpricing your home, even by just 5%, can cost you more in the long run than pricing it correctly from the start. I've seen it happen. The listing goes up, there's little to no activity, and 2 weeks in, you're lowering the price. By then, buyers start to wonder what's wrong with it. You lose momentum, and when the offers finally come in, they're lower, because you've already signaled weakness. On the flip side, when we price right, we can often create demand. I've had listings in Quincy receive multiple offers in the first 3 days, not because they were cheap, but because they were compelling. The price made sense, the marketing was strong, and buyers responded. So what's your takeaway? It's this. Pricing your home right is a science and a strategy, and you don't have to figure it out alone. When you work with me, I walk you through the numbers, the comps, the timing, and the buyer psychology behind every decision. You'll never feel in the dark. You'll feel prepared, confident, and in control. If you're even thinking about selling, let's talk. I'll run a no-pressure pricing analysis on your home, walk you through what buyers are paying for homes like yours, and help you decide if now is the right time to move forward. I'm Jackie Weisenburger, full-time realtor at Happel Realtors here in Quincy, Illinois. Pricing is one of the most important decisions you'll make, and I'll help you get it right from the very beginning.